What are adaptations? A genetic change that helps an individual live in an environment. Adaptations are the result of evolution. The change of a species could take over 100 years, but it usually occurs by accident. If more animals get the adaptation, it becomes part of the species over time. Animals need climate, food, and shelter to survive. Different types of adaptations. Adaptation is an adaptation meant for a specific purpose but used for another. Speciation, adaptations that create a whole new species. Isolation of an organism can lead to this. The fish and the Tasmanian devil are examples of this. Co-adaptation, when an organism adapts to and with other organisms. Mimicry, when an animal has adapted to act like another, just like the octopus. Structural adaptations, physical features of an organism. For example, the feathers of a bird. Behavioral adaptations. This is what animals do to survive. Examples, bird calls, and echolocation. Animals like the penguin are losing their homes. This is because climate change is happening faster than adaptation. Animals adapt over many years, which means that animals won't have enough time to adapt to the changing climate, and therefore they will eventually die out. One example is the glaciers, which are melting, which means that it's going to be harder for penguins or polar bears or any animals living in this climate to live. Animals that are affected by climate change. One of the animals that are affected by climate change is the pink salmon. Migration is crucial for the pink salmon, because without migration, they wouldn't be able to produce offspring. Temperatures are rising, so they are migrating less. Climate change is happening so fast that the salmon aren't able to adapt to it, which causes a lack in the salmon. The same problem is happening with the red squirrel. The red squirrel have more food to eat because of the rising temperatures, which cause white spruce trees to produce more cones. The more cones females eat, the earlier they give birth. Birthing time has shifted in result. With these temperatures rising, less animals can survive and less animals can keep up with the climate change. So what should you do? Some things you can do is save energy, save water, clean up, and tell others. Once we tell others, we can finally get this important problem across to the world.